I am extremely happy to have met you. I am blessed to experience you. And regardless of every single thing everybody says in this house, Koyi is never mad about something. Koyi is always optimistic. Even when they said the fish thing, everybody is mad, which I don't blame them. Everybody's like, okay, you can call me a rat. I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so sweet. And then I did give him a hug that day.
I use this opportunity to understand this about me. I put loyalty over love. I hate being lied to. I hate being feeling betrayed. Thanks for fine.
I feel like sometimes you need to lose me to understand that.
No. Don't say it.
No,
I don't need to lose. Maybe I can make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
I don't want you to see it like I don't value you, because I do.
Right.
And I don't want you to see it like I need to struggle so hard to earn my place in your heart.
You know, one question that a lot of these housemates have been asking one another is, how is it that Jasonjae has made peace with Sultana, regardless of what she did, right? How come he has made peace with her, but is refusing to make peace with Dede, who he deems as just a friend? How come? I mean, it wasn't like Dede went ahead to kiss anybody and also kiss Jasonjae as well, and then not tell him about it. I mean, it was actually Sultana that actually did that. So how come Jasonjae quickly reconciled with Sultana, but is being reluctant to make peace with Dede? How come? And you see this question these housemates have been asking in most of their conversations, right? About those people's relationship. Guys, I have been also asking the same question over here. That what is the reason? What's the issue? Could it be that there's a lot more feelings involved in what Jasonjae deems as just a friendship between him and Dede? Because from Mide's conversation with Dede and Bright, and also even Sultana and her friend Gigi Jasmine, it turns out that Jasonjae, or rather Dede, has approached Jasonjae, I think about twice, for a conversation. You know, just as courtesy to apologize on how he probably would have felt to be called one of her fishes, right? She has approached him twice and he has refused. But then, what Jasonjae did not tell Sultana or others that cares to listen is that he, in turn, has approached Dede for a conversation, but she also refused. Like, she rejected the thought of even having a conversation with him. And the guy is not happy. And according to Mide, Jasonjae has been giving she and Dede some sort of weird stares in the house since on Sunday. So now he has refused to talk, but he's looking at them in the weirdest way. And guys, I'm not going to lie, I catch the stares sometimes, especially on Monday night in the kitchen where Jasonjae was and Dede was cooking food for herself and Koyin, you know, to mark his birthday. The guy was looking at her and it was so funny, yeah? So I've been asking myself this question. You know, I mean, he claims not to care anymore. He claims he's done with their friendship. He doesn't want to ever have a conversation with Dede. But there are the stares, and then there's the quiet, you know, move to have a conversation with her, which she refused to have with him. But now, going back to how he even reconciled with Sultana, guys, I was kind of surprised, you know, because earlier Monday, he had told Kola that it was done with all of them. Dede, Sultana, He was done. He was done with that narrative. He was done with being painted as what he is not, because on the outside, he's much more than this. On the outside, his friends, his family, his people around him know the kind of person that he is. They know that he's not a simp. He's not an easy guy. So the fact that he's inside the house trying to be a very, very understanding friend, but then he's being labeled to be like this, and then he's getting betrayed, that it really hurts his feelings, because he's a man and he has pride. So it hurt his ego. But then that Monday night, because if you all recall, I told you all that, wow, that they actually reconciled, Jasonjae and Sultana. I told you all I was going to do a video about it. So now let's even look at how that even happened. Guys, frankly speaking, personally, I was really surprised when I saw both of them by the poolside in the garden, talking over everything. And Sultana was still using that baby voice to apologize to him. And there and then he had told her that, listen, he's a very, very easy guy. Like, he tries as much as possible to be very understanding. However, what he does not know how to handle is betrayal. He said he would choose loyalty over love anytime, any day. He does not like to feel betrayed. He does not like to feel used. That he would rather have a conversation than to be in the dark about something. So he had expressed how he truly felt to Sultana. For him, it wasn't even really about the fact that she had kissed Koyin. It was about the fact that she did not tell him. She did not tell him. And so they had been just doing whatever they were doing freely, and it made him look stupid. So he also said that the reason why he is deciding to not hold on to that grudge anymore is because he truly cares about her. That he has seen how the whole thing has affected her, and he truly cares about her well-being. And so he wants to put that event behind him as a past and then let them move on. So they had hugged things out. And now, Sultana in her element. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. And it seems as though Jasonjae knows that some of those things that Sultana does, they're all acts. Class acts. Like, she was just actually faking those emotions. So it's not real, because when she was hugging him, he had turned and looked at the camera and he had kind of smiled. I was just laughing like, okay, so if you know that this girl is actually exaggerating her reactions to how this whole thing has affected her, why are you falling for it? Or are you just playing along? Are you just playing along? Are you just playing her card, acting like, okay, you don't know anything, you're naive? And he has been spending time with Sultana, and Sultana has been over the moon over this whole thing. She's been over the moon. She's been excited. She's been telling Gigi Jasmine that what's her name now? Dede wanted to speak to a guy. A guy refused. But then her guy, that's Jasonjae, has also clarified that they are not dating. So is Jasonjae doing all of this to, spite Dede, make her feel bad as well? What exactly is his motive? Now, that is Jasonjae's situation with Dede. Dede, on the other hand, is literally living her best life with Koyin. She's happy with him. She's happy that she has secured a male bestie in the house. They are doing well. Yesterday, Big Brother had sent him some cake, some food, some drinks to mark Koyin's birthday, and Dede had really stood by him as assistant birthday celebrant, right? And the speech she had given, that speech was really, really, really so loaded. It was really nice, but it was also loaded with a lot of messages for not just the entire house, but also specifically for the likes of Kola and Jasonjae. She had clarified that what's his name now? Koyin is her friend. Koyin is her bestie. Koyin had called her his bestie, and it feels so good because she has never really had a bestie like that she really appreciates him because he never judges her. He always understands why she's silent most of the time, and both of them, they are like, you know, they mirror each other. The way she is, it's almost the same way Koyin is. You know, they're just like siblings, and she appreciates the friendship that she has with him, you know. So regardless of whatever anybody says, you know, she always would stand by Koyin, because Koyin never judges her. Koyin never nitpicks on whatever she does. You know, for instance, the fish situation that Ebuka had actually revealed on Sunday, that Koyin said, look, if you like, call me a rat. If you like, call me anything, I will answer. I don't see it as a big deal. And that has been the situation between both of them. Guys, I was really glad that she gave that speech, because the whole house needed to hear it. The whole house really needed to hear it from the horse's mouth again. Yes. I mean, even though she doesn't really owe anybody any explanation, but at least they all needed to hear it again, right? And oh, massive congratulations to Dede as well. Yesterday, she and Faith won the Super Commando task. We know that the Super Commando task is such a big deal. I think it's one of the biggest for every Big Brother season, because the winners are most likely to become ambassadors of the brand. Yes, so massive congratulations to she and Faith. It was well deserved. They really worked hard for it. Now back to Kola. Kola, on the other hand, it might seem is trying to adjust to his new reality with Dede. Yes, remember 2 nights ago they had a conversation where Dede had thoroughly cleared him. Like, you know, every time she's kind of soft with him, she's kind of nice, but that 2 nights ago conversation, she was really stern, and she had warned him that she was sick and tired of listening to him complain and nag about how the world views him. Guys, I did a video about that. If you missed out on it, please go ahead and check out that video, right? So at the moment, Kola is trying to adjust. So now he tries to occupy himself with mingling with other housemates. But then when he has the opportunity to have Dede around, he will go and sit down, have conversations with her, or he would join her at the game station and they'll play games together. And even last night, some of the housemates, Menson, Isabella, and Imisi, they were kind of interrogating him about his current situation with Dede. They were telling him that they noticed that, oh, the last time he complained that he wasn't ever going to speak to her again, he dressed up and he went to go and spend time with her again. And then that Ebuka's whole thing happened on Sunday, and it seems like the whole thing shook their relationship. So does he think that Ebuka's revelation shook their relationship? And initially, Kola told them that they should die it down, that he doesn't want to talk about it, but they were still pressing. And to be quite frank with all of you, I was genuinely surprised listening to Kola defending Dede. He did not have one bad thing to say about her. He did not have anything nasty to say about her. Yes, I mean, he tried as much as possible to make the conversation light. And even when the likes of Menson were telling him that, oh, he needs to try to stand alone, this is a game, he needs to try to just do his thing and be focused and be forward thinking, it was kind of soft about it, you know, so it doesn't seem malicious. So he was telling Menson that no, that he actually understands what they are saying, because for him, he's just trying to do his thing, that he has been moving around more freely today, you know, talking to other people. And guys, I was quite impressed, because the Kola that we know from week 1, week 2, week 3, he would have said the most demeaning things about Dede already. But last night he chose not to, and that was such a breath of fresh air. But anyways, finally for this video, about Mide. Guys, it seems like everything about this video is just about, you know, the circle of those people. Anyways, about Mide. Mide had a conversation with Bright, and it turns out that she's not really satisfied with how their relationship is, you know, it's just there. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's just tepid, it's just in the middle. It doesn't really make sense to her. And for her, she feels like it's because she made things easy for Bright. She did not have to make him pursue her. She did not have to give him a hard time. She just allowed him to earn her freely. And the moment he did that, it's now like, you know, I've gotten you where I want. So what's the point? There's no point chasing you anymore. You know, so she was really upset, but not like angry. She was just upset and sad about the whole situation. And guys, I feel like the reason why Mide was really sad about her and Bright's situation being the way it is now is because you see that pool party situation that happened in the first week where they were both in the water, whatever they were doing, and then after the pool party they had kissed and probably, I don't know, people said that they actually shagged. Yeah, people said they actually shagged. I don't know what's up. And there's been rumors that a lot of things have been happening in the house. I don't know. Yeah, but it seems like a major reason for not being satisfied with the way things are between them is because they've been doing things and the guy is not using enough energy to chase her. So she's actually tired. She's not happy with the way things are. And he was apologizing and begging her for a second chance. And guys, this is not the first time Bright would ask for a second chance. This is actually the third time in 3 weeks since they started their relationship that he's asking for a third chance. So it's not looking like it's an every week thingy. Every week you're going to be asking for another chance. So he was assuring her that he was going to make it up to her. He was going to put in the work. He was going to put in the effort. And guys, I'm going to be frank with you all. I feel like Mide is now seeing the reason Dede has been the way she's been with these guys. You don't want to make yourself easy. You don't want to give out the cookie from the cookie jar so easily, because the moment these guys eat up the cookie, there's nothing left to eat. They move on to the next exciting adventure. And Bright, on the other hand, has been having eyes for Thelma. And here in Thelma, it might seem they might begin to do things in the house behind Mide's back, or if Bright wants to be brutal, as he has stated that he is, he might be doing it in front of her to cause her a lot of distress. And there's going to be a nasty triangle. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at these people's relationship and it's making me wonder if it's going to survive the test of the tension of Big Brother's house. So I would love to hear your thoughts about this. Please go ahead and share in the comment section below. I'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day. Bye.